Hi there, welcome. Thank you for joining me. My name is Wendy Irene, and this reading is for Gemini. Gemini, I'm so happy that you're here with me. It's Happy New Year. I'm wishing you so many blessings. So this might be an interesting reading because I have my puppy and he was just going bananas, barking and growling out the window because he saw a cat in our backyard. And the interesting thing about that is we have cats, so it's really funny that he's going crazy over it. But so if you hear him barking, that's what it is. He sees a cat. These readings are meant to be timeless, meaning that I trust in the divine timing that when you come across them is when you're meant to. And I just ask that you do your best to open up your heart space and really be willing to listen to your own intuition above everything else, because that is your greatest guide and teacher. And what I love tarot for is just an opportunity to really hear your heart speak, your soul speak. The cards can really help you hear that louder. Okay, I've already pre-shuffled these. I'm just going to shuffle a couple more times. Let's do one more. I love taking deep breaths during this time with loud exhales. It really calms your nervous system. Helps you become more of an open channel. Okay, what are the highest messages for Gemini? I have the King of Water, Gemini. Okay, so really being in touch with your feelings here, really understanding your heart's desires, really looking for something deeper. I feel like it's like you want to dive deeper in life, and you're gonna pull that King of Cups, King of Water, King of Emotions energy as like a guiding point for you here. So you're opening your heart, you're really allowing, it's like you're allowing the heartfelt advice, whether it's coming from your own soul or those that you truly trust around you. You're really allowing heartfelt advice. Some of you might be doing charity work, which is beautiful. I'm just sensing charity work here. But this is the energy. This King of Cups is very compassionate here. And what I love is compassion towards yourself, right? Not beating yourself up, being able to move forward. Every time you wish you could have done something better, you don't beat yourself up. You give yourself that love and compassion, and you know how you're going to approach things the next time. And you keep just moving forward in this heartfelt way. We have the wheel. So think of the wheel as turning, things turning in your favor, things working out for you. This is the attitude you want to have in life in general, that things are always working out for me. Things are always turning in my favor. Continuously tell yourself this. It helps you, like having this outlook on life makes all the difference, right? Understanding that you're being guided for your greatest good, knowing that even in difficult situations, there's something really good coming out of it. So this is a time of positive change, things turning in your favor in a positive way, positive change. It can be something moves forward. Maybe you felt stuck in one area, and all of a sudden it just starts to move forward, and you're like, really, it feels really good, right? Because you know when you're in that limbo stage, it's tough. You know when you're like ready for change, but it's not here yet. I find that to be one of the most difficult stages in life. It's like, you know you're ready for a move. You know that this is not the right place for you anymore, but you don't see how it's going to line up yet, and you're in that limbo. You have this faith and you're waiting. That for me has been some of the most challenging times in life, but the wheel is here to say, look, things are going to move forward. And it might be like it suddenly moves forward. Wheel of Fortune is another way to look at this too. So the wheel of good fortune coming into your life, good things. And I feel that this is very linked to you letting your heart lead the way, letting your heart chakra, visualize the color green, expanding and expanding and expanding. And what I like to do when I visualize that green around my heart and I visualize it expanding, I also think of it like a magnet where it attracts in things that I love or a life that I love. So I'm attracting in, as my heart chakra expands, a life that I absolutely love. Okay, so think of it like that. What are the highest messages for Gemini? We have the Eight of Air. The Eight of Air, okay. Sometimes the Eight of Air comes out when it wants to remind us, like, when we feel trapped, it's an illusion. We are free. Our soul is free. Nothing can ever trap us. Our mind can make us feel trapped, right? You might feel trapped in your current circumstances, right? And that's why you're probably looking for this forward movement, this forward positive change, because you've been feeling trapped. Maybe you haven't had the confidence that the universe really wants you to have. Maybe you've felt a lack of self-confidence. Maybe something has made you feel not as good about yourself, but here you are moving towards this King of Water energy where you have compassion with yourself, where you have patience with yourself, when you treat yourself with love and kindness, and then you start to see that this cage that you feel you're in just kind of disappears, like the door was open all along, right? So being trapped is an illusion, and this card is here to remind you of that. Don't be afraid to take action, right? Don't be afraid of this sudden change, this positive change, this sudden thing that was moving forward. Be excited for it. Be enthusiastic about it, right? Things are always working out in my favor. Great blessings are happening for me. Okay, and lastly, we have the Three of Air. Okay, so this shows me that part of this feeling trapped could have to do with this heartbreak of some kind. We all, as part of the human experience heartbreak. It's not exactly the same situation for each person, but the pain is the same, right? Like the pain, we can all relate to that. So you've had some kind of great sadness, right? Or you've needed to forgive other people, or you've really needed to forgive yourself. This is so important so that you can be in the highest place for yourself, right? In the most loving, compassionate place for yourself. It's like you allow, and I'm sure you've heard it before, you allow the light into the cracks of your heart. You allow your heart to become something even more beautiful, to become even more of a work of art, to have more empathy, more compassion. But I feel like you're really smart at the same time. So that doesn't mean that you're going to allow yourself to be in situations where you get walked all over. You're going to have this confidence. You're going to raise your confidence. You're going to allow the love for yourself to raise your confidence. You're going to start to say, hey, I'm not a victim to life, right? I am enthusiastically going to be drawn by my heart chakra. I'm going to let my heart chakra bring me a life that I love. I'm going to start by being so loving and kind to myself and so compassionate to myself. And I'm going to let myself heal. If I need some time to heal, then I'm going to take that time that I need. But I know that this wheel of good fortune is here for me. Thank you so much for joining me, Gemini. I am sending you so much love and wishing you many great blessings for this year. I'll see you again soon.